Hey everybody, this is Back the Fox, and as many of you may notice, it is Tuesday. And as I notice, today, being Tuesday, the World of Warcraft servers are down, so I have very little to do, aside from go to sleep. Because, unfortunately I work overnight, so I don't really get much time to myself during the day, because I have to sleep through most of the fucking afternoon. Anyhow, since it's Tuesday, I figured why not air out a little bit of, complaints and grievances and whatnot, talk about shit maybe. And play some good old nostalgic classic gaming, so you guys don't have to be bored out of your minds listening to me ramble on and on to a blank screen. Now, like I said, I work overnights, I work for Walmart, I'm not proud to admit it, but hey, come on, we all have to have a job, right? Now, don't get me wrong, I get paid a decent amount for the work that I do, I've been working there long enough, but there are some things about working at Walmart that I just can't stand. For example, where to start? First, there is the inconsideration that I have to face on a day-to-day basis from the customers, of all people. It's not something so simple as, a customer asking me, hey, do you know where blah is? Come on, that's my job. Knowing where blah is kind of my thing. If I don't do it, I don't excel at customer service. Now, what does piss me off, on the other hand, is sometimes the way the customer behaves. Now, I understand, people will be people, but come on, we're all supposed to be adults here. We're all supposed to be grown-ups, we're all supposed to be adults, children obviously being the exception, they're children. I'll get to that in a moment. My big complaints with the behavior that some people display is stuff like, okay, every single night when I begin my shift, I have to go to the front, pick up a couple of grocery carts, or really shopping carts, but anyway, and bring them back to the aisle that I'm going to be working, because I need those things to gather up the trash and cardboard for that night, because, I can't leave that shit just flopping about everywhere. Come on, people can get hurt that way. Now, here's the problem. That wouldn't be so difficult to just get my shit, leave it in my aisle, help the other associates until it's time to actually get shit done. It wouldn't be so difficult if some of you people out there would pay us the common courtesy of leaving our carts the fuck alone. No, that's asking too much of some of these people. No, be courteous and not touch something that doesn't belong to you? Aw, come on, you're talking madness, madness. Now, I can understand. Really, I can understand. You need to shop. You want to shop. So you want something to put all your stuff in that you're shopping for. Good on ya. Way to go, But don't you think for half a second that, I don't know, you're entering a grocery/retail chain, and maybe the most important thing to do when you enter any sort of store, if you plan on doing any sort of shopping, hell, even if you don't plan on doing any sort of shopping, is to grab a cart, because, I understand some people, they shop on impulse, and the cart helps. Or maybe you just don't want to stand upright the whole time. Fuck, I don't know. You're the customers. Now, really, is it so difficult for you? Is it? Because you guys may not think of it as much of a big deal, but to those of us who actually work there, we have a strict time limit, and we're expected to meet our times. And when the customer decides, oh, hey, look, a cart conveniently here for me, that means I have to go back and pick up another cart and bring it back to my aisle. 9 times out of 10 when I do this, I come back and, lo and behold, some chuckle nuts thought it was a great idea to see another cart and take my other cart. Believe me, if you really, really want to buy your booze that bad, grab your cart when you come in the door. Other complaints that I have that are customer related are these customers who just feel the uncontrollable urge to be rude to you just because you're an employee and you can't by law do anything to them. What do you mean, Rec? Well, you mostly see this in the people who go up to the registers. Customers who feel that their day is so freaking important that they have to get checked out right now. And that, technical failure or anything like that. Oh, hey, look, our technology is slightly defective. Oh, hell, technology. It fails sometimes, but nope, it's gotta be perfect every time because, by golly, Jesus tits, it's gotta be perfect. Sorry, people, but machines break down, and I'm pretty damn sure that the 5 minutes it's gonna take for the register to, recalibrate, it's not going to kill you. Your tater tots are not going to melt in 5 minutes, okay? You can still wait 5 minutes to pick up your cigarettes. You can still wait 5 minutes to buy your fucking alcohol, and believe me, most of the time, the alcoholics are the ones who do the most complaining. Oh, how I get tired of alcoholics. And you can usually tell the alcoholic from the just casual drinker who happens to be in the store buying a couple of drinks because they're going to have a little fun with their friends later on. Believe me, if you can't set fire to their breath from 30 yards away, generally it's something about their behavior that kind of stands them out from the rest of the crowd. More or less, I just wish you people who go to the registers acting like you are the most important person on this green earth, well, green in parts, I just wish you people would stop acting like you are the most important being in creation. There are other people. Get over yourself. Now, you remember how earlier I was saying something about kids? This is my another complaint. And trust me, it's well earned for complaining. You parents who bring in your children at 2:30 in the morning on school days. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Seriously, I'm not kidding. You customers who come into the store, I mean, I understand they're your kids. I have no right to tell you what to do with them. But, you know, when I was growing up, when I was a kid, I had to be in bed by like 8 o'clock when I was as young as these kids are. And here you are carting around the store with them. Jeez, I guess what they say about the people at Walmart is pretty much true. At least on that degree. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of you parents, I can understand you're a little bit worried, a little bit paranoid, you might not live in a good part of town or something like that, and you don't want to leave your kids alone in a place like that. But, for God's sake, the rest of you, come on, what is wrong with you? Though I suppose there is one other group that falls into the same category that just makes me seriously want to go apeshit on you with a fucking court order or something. You parents who decide to leave your fucking kids in the store like we're a daycare center. This is a place of business, for crying out loud. I mean, we may not draw the biggest crowds, but come on. I mean, if you want your kids to be watched out for, do yourself a favor. Check with your kids' friends. If they're people you think you can trust their parents, then for God's sake, let them hang out with their friends for a little while. Don't drop them off at the store. Oh, and, another parent-related complaint. Parents, I'm gonna be a little straightforward with this. How many of you out there actually teach your kids to put something back when they picked it up? Speaking of things not being put back when they're picked up, yes, segue into something else. Okay, customers, wonderful clientele of Walmart and any other retail store. I have just a tiny, tiny tidbit of a curiosity which I would like to ask you. Is it really so difficult to say, I don't want this, I'm going to put it back where I got it, and instead of, dropping it wherever, actually going back to where you picked it up and putting it right back where you found it? No, I mean, for dry goods, it's okay. I guess I can consider it as something to let slide just a little. Though it still pisses me off to see, a box of macaroni and cheese out in the middle of the fucking floor. But milk, meat, ice cream, frozen foods, just flopped onto a shelf like, hey, fuck you, fuck your shelf. You people really make me wonder. I mean, if I were to go over to your house, would it be in the state of disarray that you leave our stores in? Because, by God, it's fucking appalling. I'm not kidding. It really makes me question your, priorities. I mean, especially since it's like, what is the mentality behind that? What is it? What is the mentality? It's not my stuff, I don't care. And aside from that, if you didn't intend on buying it, why the hell did you pick it up in the first place? I mean, okay. Sometimes you pick something up and you think, I could really use this. I've had a hankering for chili for quite a while. This can of Wolf, it looks delicious to me. I'm gonna buy this delicious can of Wolf brand chili. And suddenly you realize, oh, gee, maybe I shouldn't have spent all that money on, hookers and beer, because suddenly I realize, shit, I can't afford this can of delicious Wolf chili. I'm gonna just, put it back. Of course, that never happens. Instead, it's, oh, look, I can't afford this. On the shelf it goes. I'm on my merry little way. Seriously, you people are some of the few that piss me off the most. Especially when it comes to fucking milk and dairy, milk, dairy products, fucking meats. I mean, what goes through a person's head when they do that? You know that's a product that expires if left out in the open. Why are you doing it? Why? I can't get into the minds of these people to understand it. I don't know, though. If maybe I went to hardware and picked up a drill, I might be able to. No, that's wrong of me. Shame. Bad back. Bad. No harming and injuring the customer. Now, I think one of the last complaints I might have for this entry is... Let's see, we've covered holier-than-thou customers. We've covered you people who are pretty much abandoning your children in the store, who think there's no problem with it whatsoever. Product droppers. Intentional assholes. Alcoholics. What more could I possibly wonder? What more could I possibly hate? What more could I possibly hate in one episode? Wait, that's right. I always tend to forget some of the more important stuff that I dislike. It's coming to me. It's coming to me. I sound like I'm constipated. This one is more of a roundabout complaint. I don't just mean you'll find it in retail stores. You find it pretty much everywhere. People, I have to ask you guys. Seriously, I have to ask. What is it with you people who use our bathrooms like it's your own personal canvas? Honest. Why is it such a big deal to you guys that you have to mark our bathrooms, putting your stupid little petty pussy-ass fucking gang signs and whatnot all over the place? Or claiming so-and-so is a fag, LOL. Although I suppose you who, do it in marker, you're fucking stupid, but hey, at least your stupidity washes off. On the other hand, there are some of you who actually go the extra length to fucking carve it into the goddamn walls. in the hell possesses a man to carve some stupid, obscene shit into a fucking toilet seat or wall? I mean, I really don't understand the mentality. I don't. I wish I did. If I could understand the mentality, I would be appreciative. I mean, do you want to look badass or something? I don't know. I mean, is it a rite of initiation? I don't know. For now, these are all the complaints and grievances that I could possibly think of at this time. I know there are plenty more, because there's more than just the customers that tend to get me mad. Don't get me wrong, you're not all bad. Just some of you really deserve to be cracked upside the head with a fucking shovel. Of course, you know, like I said, it's more than just the customers. It's more than just the customers. There are things I can't really stand about the other people I have to work with, the management, lots of things, lots and lots of things. And I'll probably cover those lots and lots of things, even things that aren't store-related that just tend to grind my fucking gears. Things that tend to make my rage seethe and my blood boil and, you know, makes me want to strangle a puppy. But for now, I'm just going to leave you with this. So, until next time, this is Vac the Fox. It's Tuesday, and I obviously have far too much time on my hands.